46 A distant country, a neighboring country. Kim, Jinmi. A distant country, a neighboring country. What does it mean? Am I referring to the island country to the right of Korea? In fact, it is a very distant country, but it is also a neighboring country. But I'm not talking about the nearby island country next to us, but the series of books called Distant Country Neighboring Country. What the writer Professor Lee experienced during his young study abroad days. Characteristics of the country. Culture. This is a book published as a comic book rather than a text, with interesting historical interpretations. Volume 1. The Netherlands. Volume 2. France. Volume 3. Germany. Volume 4. UK. Volume 5. Swiss. Volume 6. Italy. Volume 7. 8. Japan. Volume 9 Korea. Volume 10, 11. 12. United States of America. Volume 13. 14. China. Volume 16. Spain. Volume 15. 16. Balkans. Volume 17. Southeast Asia. Volume 18. Middle East. Volume 19. Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Volume 20. The Ottoman Empire and Turkey. Volume 21. 22. Russia. It has been published and will continue to be published in the future. The book I bought is a 6-volume European series. Since then, it has continued to come out. As long as the professor's health permits, it seems that he will continue to do well. When I first read it and now, all the children grew up to be adults. I dreamed of traveling to Europe while reading this book as a child. I actually traveled to Europe. Now, I would like to visit Turkey or the Balkans. But I have already become a middle-aged fat woman. My kids read this book now. Unlike our generation, kids these days have no fantasies about overseas travel and they don't seem to want to go to countries like us. No. Is it all right if kids just don't go to school and go out to play? Many foreign countries that I have been looking forward to. In fact, it's true it was not good when I went. The security is insecure. Price is high, ripping and pickpocketing for tourists. Sneak. Besides, because the water is different and the food is different, I have a skin disease and I remember that it was really painful to have diarrhea. As seen in the book, I realized that the writer also accurately painted the appearance of the people of that country. The country of the people who drew with hawk nose actually had a lot of hawk nose. So is the nationality. It helped a lot. Now, time the kids to go. I can't say. Of course, due to the global outbreak of corona, domestic travel as well as overseas travel are impossible. Korea is the safest place in the world. Of course, Taiwan and New Zealand were said to be clean countries, but these days, they say that it is happening virus again. After all, Korea is the safest place. It's a nice place to live. I also think that Korea is the best in the world in terms of personality and dignity. I tell my kids to read a lot. If you know your enemy and know yourself, you will win 100 battles. The more I study about other countries, the better. The more I go, the more I see. Even more so, I find out that Korea is the best in the world. But all the kids these days are saying, hell. Chosen.